Trailers are the best because it's sort of this concoction that's meticulously put together to try and captivate the audience into going to see the full-length film. As a viewer, it's a risk, a gamble even, a rush, but maybe, just maybe, it'll pay off in the end. And with a careful and well-trained eye, you might be able to spot the elements that tell you if a film is good or not. But I suppose that depends on the person's perspective, not the film itself.
Y'all, welcome back to Old Soul Podcast. My name is Bree, that's spelled B-R-E-I, thanks so much. Today I will be doing a captivating trailer series. The next film I want to talk about is I Love Boosters. It's being released this year, 2026. Rating of R, an hour and 45 minutes. And this is basically a film about a group of shoplifters who steal clothes, and it seems that the film is going to show how one of the people they stole from is trying to get back at them and, obviously make them pay for stealing from her really fancy store. But it doesn't seem like she's the only victim of these women. The main women, and one of the main leads being played by Keke Palmer, they have big egos, they have great style, the cinematography is fucking stunning, and the colors, patterns, design, you can tell a lot of detail went into it, and I think that's what, stands out with this film. Not only are they shoplifters, which is okay, this is basically Ocean's 11, but they're not stealing from high security buildings, right? They're stealing from fashion houses and style, but they seem to really love fashion. It's not just the thrill of stealing, although I'm sure that's a part of it, or making money, although I'm sure that's a part of it. They actually have really good fashion sense. And so I'm interested in where the film's gonna go. It seems to have a little bit of humor in it. And I want to just stare at the cinematography. I'm sure frame by frame you're gonna see a visual or a scene or just a shot that's just stunning. It just looks like that. So I'm excited. The director of this film, which again I'll list somewhere later, has done a lot of really good films. And so I'm just excited about this. Again, I hope it doesn't have a limited amount of showtimes where I live, but I'll figure out a way to watch it. The next film and final film that I want to talk about is The Devil Wears Prada 2. Again, another sequel. It's going to be released this year, 2026. Doesn't have a rating based on IMDb, and it has a runtime of 2 hours. It looks like this film is basically going to have all of the original cast back, which is almost unheard of most of the time. It does seem like it's gonna still fall into fashion, which is what we really loved about the first one. Miranda is acting like she doesn't remember Andrea, Andy. They're meeting again, and she is kind of a bitch, but she's great at her job, so I'm wondering if she's just pretending or she genuinely forgot, because so much time has passed. I'm also interested in why Andy is meeting up with Miranda again. Are they doing a project together? Are they competing? I don't know. It just seems really interesting, and it's just nice to see all the familiar faces. I'm obviously really excited about all the looks that they're going to have and the sets that they're going to be on. This is a star-studded cast. They've come a long way from the first film, but obviously the first film is what we loved, and we probably didn't need a sequel, but I hope that the sequel is good, and I'm just really excited. And I think it falls in line really quickly with Boosters because they're both about fashion, obviously different, but exciting. And then obviously Is God Is and Ready or Not 2 have similar themes of fighting back and revenge and all these things. So I'm really excited about these 4 films. I hope that I'm able to get more of the word out there about the films because, again, like I said before, a lot of people don't really know about them because they're not really being advertised unless your algorithm fits a lot of the time. It's not like old cable TV. Things have changed so much with the way that we get information. And please keep a lookout. In the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing a new series, but it will be specifically tailored for TikTok, so you'll want to follow me on TikTok. I'm going to be breaking down scenes from my favorite films. Even if the films aren't my favorite films, it's going to be basically called My Favorite Scene, and I'll be talking about scenes that I have never forgotten to this day. See you later. Bye.